Hi, my name is Fred Su, and the first time I really think I understood science was when I was riding home on my bike after doing an experiment. It was at Stanford University, and the clouds were setting, and I realized that the data I had on my computer that I just looked at was something that only in the whole world, only I knew, I saw. And it was that revelation that the universe would open these secrets up. These beautiful, beautiful things. And I remember the joy of that ride home just flowing through the roads and the scenery. I think a second time I started understanding science was when I had left science. I had done my PhD at Stanford, 2 postdocs, one at Princeton, one at University of Washington, and decided that the faculty route was not for me for a lot of different reasons. I was working for a consulting firm, and it was the first day, and we had orientation, and it was all there, the PowerPoints, the suits, everything, and I said, "What is this?" And I was terrified. And only a bit later did I understand I'm still a scientist. Even though I might not have a lab, I might not be writing grants. Those are academic scientist things. But it's not to be confused with science. Science is about, to me, curiosity. And so as I went into business and things, it was always a science attitude. The startups that I co-founded, we were trying to understand if there was a market for something we thought might be a product, but even that was uncertain. And so I really started understanding that I loved uncertainty, that I loved the joy of revelation. I really hesitate to call it discovery because that's sort of has a lot of framework attached to it, but revelation is very personal. That joy of opening up to what's out there and having it show me something beautiful. And so if you're thinking about going into science, there are lots of practical reasons. You might discover something that will help people. You might like the process a lot. You might find a secure job out of it. There are lots of great people around, and this is true in science. All that's there. But to me, the real reason to go into science, to get training, is to follow the mystery. The mystery of what our natural world, our natural universe presents to us, shows us, to find the illumination in the details, in the formulas, in the measurements, but to see the much greater pattern in all of this. And I think getting training as a scientist is really wonderful. If you can work as a full-time research scientist, that's really wonderful too. But really it's for that love of the mystery of, I guess you can call it the universe, that I would say, look at science. So thank you very much for your time and listening to me. If there are any questions, please, I'm happy to chat more.